Hello, my wonderful people. It don't happen again. No, I want to bring the full illustration and the news concerning Ikemba Newi, our dear Chukwuemeka Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu. And I see no say now they give the title of Ikemba Newi. That was the title being given to him when he returned from exile after the 1967 to 1970 Biafran War. So the news you're about to hear now is that Igwe Orizu, where we say na be the sitting Igwe for the Newi kingdom. Abi or Newi what do I call it? What will I call it? Newi community. Whether Newi is a community or whatever self, I don't even know. Well, as it stands now, I probably don't carry Ubonga one to come give to Igwe Orizu of Newi say make it no trial because the kepu where we hear now, we say some politicians want take money, come overpower the Igwe and his cabinet, say they must sell the so-called what they call it, Ikemba Newi titleship, give them, or else say I got one money. So now Biafra can come out now, can they want them say, may they not try and say anybody will buy that title, say he don't buy the whole Biafran, so he don't even buy join them. Because say the IPOB will never spare anyone who will dare to go to challenge or to buy that name. Anyway, make on hear the whole thing, how they take talk am. Because if I talk am now, it go be like say me, na me writer. I beg you, I get writer. My own, not to just to they speak, they talk. So make on hear them, the Ikemba of Newi titleship is not for sale. Beware, IPOB wants Igwe Orizu of Newi says it's internal honor to our late hero, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu or Ojimegwu Ojukwu. I want everyone I saw it take this. So if this is the first time of hearing my voice, so remember I still remain your one and only Amanda and reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. I beg, if you get this message, help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos, because now this kind of video I'm going to give you every now and then to the use to calm your mind to let you know that Biafrans is everywhere. If you want to take our right or stamp up or stamp upon our fundamental human rights, we are going to let you know that even in the midst of IPOBs, in the midst of Biafrans, we still have intellectuals. Where the brain, where go tell you, say, my dear, say, the hero, say this kind of thing, no will happen. The attention of the global movement and the family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the great achiever and also Hamadike, one of the land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the secret plans by the traditional ruler of Newi, Igwe Orizu here, and some of his cabinet to sell the Ikemba Newi title that was given to our internal leader, late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, to some politicians in his kingdom. They said even dead or alive, that Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu still remain relevant in this struggle for the independence and the emancipation of the Biafran people. We are reliably informed that the money-bag politician plans to use the Ikemba Newi title in an attempt to secure some legitimacy for his upcoming gubernatorial bid. I'm very, very sure this one must be Ifanyumba. Our internal leader's title should be left out of his political plans in life. Ojukwu made his stance clear. Ojukwu represents the people and not the personal ambitions of any individual. So he is a man of the people. In other words, nobody dare to challenge that very title. It will have to remain there until God knows when. IPOB is, by the way of this message, also alerting the good Igwe Orizu of the secret plans that are being hatched behind his back. So make it do what? Make you always watch your back. IPOB is warning those involved to desist from that plan, because the Ikemba Newi title exclusively belongs to our eternal leader, Dim Odumegwu Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, whether dead or alive, because of his enormous contributions to the Biafran nation. That is why that title no need to be challenged or being given to anybody. Even if you like, let it remain for decades. Nobody can dare to touch it. And according to the title, should be strictly belong to him. Nobody has the right to tamper with such an important title to such an important person to Alibo and our history. Anybody who intends to buy that title is setting himself up against the IPOB and Ndigbo in general. Nobody in Nnewi or any part of Alibo is allowed to be conferred with the title of Ikemba Nnewi. Even if you like to go another place, say you want to answer Ikemba of Imo State, my dear, it is not allowed. That title belongs to late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the warlord, and to him alone. His Royal Majesty Igwe Orizu of Nnewi should stop those planning the sale of the Ikemba Nnewi title to anyone or those responsible we have IPOB to contend with. We shall never be kind to the sellers or buyers of the chieftaincy title belonging to our eternal leader, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Igwe Nnewi and his cabinet should look for other titles to confer to the money bag carrying politician, but must not tamper with the Ikemba Nnewi title. Ndigbo traditional rulers should learn to respect heroes who contributed immensely to the welfare and well-being of Ndigbo, not money bags. Hitherto, Igbo traditional rulers honor the humanitarians and heroes with chieftaincy title, but not anymore. Many traditional rulers have become slaves to money. That is why corruption or corrupt politicians are tossing them up and doing up and down like they are their stooge. Our hero, the late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, did what no Igbo man living or dead has done. We want anyone or any group that desires to resurrect the anger of the late Chief Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu inside his grave to be ready for the consequences. IPOB is ready to confront anybody, cabinet member or otherwise, and any money bag carrying politicians who tampers with the Ikemba title, which belongs to our eternal leader, will be dealt with according to IPOB. The Ikemba Nnewi title is for Chief Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, and no other person in Nnewi or in all of Alibo should have it. Other titles are free to be sold and can be conferred to anyone, but the Ikemba title is exclusively to our eternal leader, the late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. IPOB volunteers and ESN won't pay anyone who is selling or buying our eternal leader's title. IPOB respects His Royal Majesty Igwe Orizu as a custodian of sacred Nnewi tradition and for his uprightness so far. But for him to allow the sale of the title of Ikemba Nnewi to any money bag carrying politician is the red line and the worst thing anyone can think of doing. His Royal Majesty Igwe Orizu of Nnewi and his cabinet have so many chieftaincy titles. Why anyone is planning to sell the title that belongs to Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu? Do they just want to insult Ojukwu, his memory, his legacy, his family, or do they want to provoke the IPOBs or the Alibo in general? For this evil agenda, IPOB will begin to monitor Igwe Orizu and his cabinet closely going forward in this very particular regard. The stakeholders and elders of Nnewi should call Igwe Orizu's son and his co-conspirators to order. Otherwise, they will see us in an uncommonly dangerous form if they don't retrace their steps towards this great betrayer of our eternal leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, and all of us. We are calling Governor of Anambra State, Governor Professor Dr. Charles Chukwuma Mbafu to look into this matter and stop it, because IPOB won't allow such a person to flourish with the title of Ikemba Nnewi. We won't say this again, and we are instructing IPOB intelligence, IPOB volunteers, and ESN operatives to monitor the development and report back to IPOB leadership for necessary actions. Message coming from Comrade Ima Powerless, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB in general. You get it? If you don't get it, then better forget about it. Anyone, my wonderful people, now this short message has it. Make a carry give on this morning. Make on take this one, the jollificate you, and make on remember say this title. Anyway, make I reserve my comment. I'll be right back. Have a nice day. Make on continue to share this message. You continue commenting and continue liking. Subscribe is the least thing you can do, but make sure this message get to every nook and crannies of our nation. Hashtag Biafra to the wall, Biafra to the moon, all hail Biafra, and hashtag on the mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we all shall stand. Hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. I'll be right back. Bye for now. Kenesiano.